I recently received an email from one of our past graduates who said his dog saved his life today. And it was because he was crossing an 8-lane street, and we have those right turn on red lanes, and somebody didn't see him crossing the street and went right through the lane, and his dog stopped. When he questioned why the dog had stopped, he could hear and feel the vehicle go right in front of him. He felt the motion of the car going right in front of him. And that's just an example of what our dogs do every single day. We don't really know all the times they save their lives, but we know it happens all the time. And they willingly do it for some praise and some love and dinner at night, and that's the best we can ask for our dogs. They get a great life, and in return, they get to see the world. They travel all over with their students. I've had people ask me about our dogs that work. And they say, well, this dog has to work for a living. And I say, yeah, they do. But this dog also gets to see wherever the person goes as well. Whereas most of our pets stay at home during the day while we're gone. These dogs get to be with their person every single day. So the trade-off is they have a job. They work as a partner and as a team. All right, thank you, instructors, for your dogs. They're going to come out in just a minute for you to answer questions if you have any. But a couple other things I want to talk about is what happens to our dogs that don't make it in our program. That's the next most commonly asked question. We have obviously many more dogs that we raise and train than we're going to graduate, because we want to graduate the very best dogs we can. So we raise more dogs than we need. In order to do that, that means we have about 4 out of every 10 puppies we raise will not graduate. The puppy raiser has the first opportunity to take their dog back as a pet. If they choose not to, we have about 4,000 people waiting on a waiting list to adopt the dogs that don't make it in our program. All of our dogs are spayed and neutered unless they're put into our breeding program like Rave. So to get a career change dog from us, you get this wonderful dog that's spayed or neutered and can become your pet. And I truly think that's why we have so many people on our waiting list for these dogs. I've heard stories from people about career change dogs that they get from us is the best dog they've ever had in their life. Because just to walk in the door to try and become a leader dog means you're something pretty special. Leader Dog also operates solely on donations. We do not receive any state funding in any way. And so that's why you always hear and see about Leader Dog, because there's people just like you that can make a difference, either through monetary contributions or donating your time or speaking a kind word to someone that may be interested in dogs. You never know who's going to be interested in our program, so there's many ways you can be involved. If you're interested in becoming a puppy raiser or housing a breeding stock dog, we have some information at our table on the other side of our ring, and we'd be happy to answer any questions there as well. We're here all day and all day tomorrow. But before we leave today, I'd like to see if there's any questions any of you may have about our program, either for myself or any of our instructors or puppy raisers.